Oh, what's today's date?
Today is the 19th.
Thank you. First off, it's the 19th, and it's May. Why do we got so many Aprils in here?
Um, I'm about to take a picture of.
You're on screen, by the way.
Okay, I'm about to take a picture of this because I asked for two, and
And he did send it to Mark.
he didn't send it to me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send it to me too
Okay.
because I want to send it to you. I have to send it to you.
Okay. And Jeremiah got to edit out that one blurb in there. Okay, I don't see this image now. I don't see this image.
Okay. You got that song right? That kid. I am sending you because the man didn't print two copies.
Is this the image?
No.
The up
No,
next?
no, that was supposed to go in between the shows. The other one, you can take that out. The other one, I'll send it and he can upload it. That's, you know how he puts up one when I'm in the transition?
Mm-hmm. That's what
that
that's
one is
for.
Yeah.
And you're sending me these pictures.
Those have like websites and stuff on them.
Okay, so I'll be putting those in the feed. You have everything you need? Okay, sweet. Okay, you looking like a report.
Look,
Reporter.
it's
You real reporter like. Okay, I'm watching the. All right, gonna get prepared for the big time. What you say? What you say?
tuned in to Dawn. Oh, sexy Dawn.
Still at 100, right?
What's in it for the black people media? Yeah,
You gonna make it?
yeah,
Yeah.
Come on, Dawn. Come on, Dawn. Mm. Mm. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, nephew Ron. Good morning, Mary Q.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Maze Jackson.
Good morning, Dawn.
Good morning. That's huge. You made my name huge. That's a little big.
All right.
I
All right.
think
We'll
they
get
can
that.
see that.
We can see that it's you.
Everybody watching is not my age. You can quote my phone a little bit. Hey.
It's just a dawn. Good morning.
Good morning, sunshines. It's the same OG, but a brand new page in chapter 55 of the Book of Dawn. Thank you for tuning in weekdays, 9:10 a.m. We broadcast live from the What's in It for the Black People Media Studios. I'm your host, Dawn Milhouse, and grateful that you let us in your hearts, your minds, your wherever you're watching. I'm grateful that you are watching. Thank you for your continued support. The plot twist in this week is that typically we do Who's That Girl on Wednesday and For the Culture on Thursday, but this week we are doing For the Culture today. And Who's the Girl tomorrow? I'm sure I should, right. So today, I'm gonna say on today, Wednesday, May 19th, 2021, we are going to talk to Naja Roberts and they have collaborated. Their energies and their knowledge and their commitment to the community packaged it together, and they have a digital financial national revolution tour that they have started. They are introducing a platform, an app that will go live June 1st, and the Black Wall Street app. and we're going to talk to them. They were in Cleveland yesterday at Sam Silk's, our Chicagoan friend, Sam Silk's Chicken and Fish. You know, they just opened the one down the street from us, and they will be in Chicago on Friday.
Yes.
At a park dedicated to a dear son of Chicago, Brian Leach, Memorial Park over in the Pocket, and they are going to talk to us about the app, the revolution, the digital revolution, and I'm excited about that. I want to say thank you to my brother Kwesi, who took the time to make certain that he got me the interview, and I appreciate that, Kwesi. He's the spoken word artist. Baby, he's so dope. Nice. Okay, I need to have him on at a different time. But we're also going to play his son's song. His son, in the pandemic, has a song that he created. And so we're going to do all that today because it's all for the culture today. Mary, do you have the weather?
Yes, I do. Hey, you guys. Good morning out there. This is weather for you from Mary Q. So it is raining. We are at 68 degrees, and our high today will be 77. You see how that works?
Yeah, I actually saw 80-something somewhere.
The breeze,
yeah,
the rain,
yeah,
the replenishing of the earth. It's happening. Summertime shy is around the corner, you guys.
Hey, they said it's going to be like hot for the next 9 days.
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
I am too, but how we go from 80 to 50 to 30 to 60 to 90? Like, because only in Chicago.
Life is unpredictable. Chicago will keep it 100 with you. Nature tells you everything you need to know about life.
Absolutely. The only thing I don't like about this rainy, warm period is that the places you go don't know how to regulate the temperature.
Okay.
So last night when we were out for Mr. Milhouse's birthday dinner, I kept asking Melody, are you hot flashing? Because I'm hot. My mustache is sweating. And she was like, girl, is it us or is it the temperature in the room? So we kept going through this. I was in a battle. I was struggling with I'm like, they're like, what's wrong? I asked my son, I said, are you hot, Quad? He was like, nope. I was like, oh, then that's my personal summers. When is this going to be over? My gosh, I want to share my summer with everybody. Anyway, it is National Devil's Food Cake Day.
Devil's Food Cake?
I don't like
Devil's Food Cake.
I think it's the spongy one that I don't like.
Gross.
I wouldn't eat it even. The only thing deviled I eat is eggs. Okay, everything else I don't want anything with that word in it. I don't want it.
And are they really called devil eggs, or is that something else that we're mispronouncing, or are they really called like DEVIL?
No, they're deviled. And I'm like,
why do they call that?
Somebody was being, I don't know. The devil made them
because
do
of
it.
that red stuff they put on.
Oh no,
red stuff.
No.
What is that? That isn't
Paprika.
that like
That's paprika.
Paprika.
That's paprika.
Paprika.
Mm-hmm. Or in black speak, paprika.
Paprika.
Because we good for
paprika. Can you pass me that that hot sauce?
That's probably somebody's name. That is probably somebody.
That probably is somebody.
Right.
Name.
Who is that, girl? That's paprika now.
That's paprika now.
No.
You heard about paprika?
Girl, where you finna to go? I'm about to go over paprika in them house. Not gonna do it.
And you gotta put that name first.
Yeah.
Because it could be koala in now, but it got to be paprika. It got to be the cut.
Let me find out y'all naming y'all kids after season. What's her name? Time. It's spelled TH.
That's actually a little pretty. That's kind of pretty.
Look, girl. That's
oregano.
Hey,
oregano. What would be a boy's name for the seasonings?
It better not be lemon pepper.
I was just about to say lemon pepper.
It better not be lemon.
It'll be pepper.
It'll be
pepper is a name.
Pepper.
It'll be salt.
It would be salt. We got it, salt and a pepper already.
Salt and pepper.
What would be a seasoning boy's name? Let's see.
Come on, Ron. What you got?
Not garlic. Oregano, thyme.
Parmesan.
Parmesan.
I am leaving the building.
And then the nickname would be Parm or Parmy or Sean.
Yeah.
Gee, ain't we so creative?
Or if you really want to add the nickname, Lil Sean.
Lil Sean.
Lil P.
Big P. Big P. Parmesan. Okay,
Okay. Okay. It's some birthdays, and guess what? One of our guests today had a birthday 2 days ago. It's happy belated birthday to Hill Harper. So Team Taurus, one time. Happy birthday, Brandy Chantel, Tony Butler, Otto Smith, Luther South Brave, of course, Donna Gaines, Melvin Mellow Sounds Worley, and Greg DJ Wiz Adams. Happy birthday from the Book of Dawn. Have a great day. We're almost at the end of our season, guys. So party hard. And I only have 2 more days, and then I literally have to work out and go on a diet. We got 1 more day. And then Team Taurus is officially passing the baton to the to the Gemini people. Okay. Word of the day, since we are talking about digital currency, I decided to, I'm excited to talk with him because I don't really understand that space, this digital currency space. I'm just getting into E-Trade, but this digital currency space, I just need some clarity. So I'm actually excited to talk to them because I don't fully understand it, which is why I don't know that I fully trusted it. And so I'm happy to speak with people that I actually trust to explain it to me.
And speaking of explaining and getting this information, this will be a really good time to start tagging some friends because there's a lot of people that's starting to get involved in the cryptocurrency and wanting to understand. So you guys, this will be a great time to share and tag some of your people to be a part of the conversation today. We need this. We need this. It's the Black Wall Street. Let's come up,
It's Black Wall Street on What's in it for the Black People Media. It's a perfect storm, right?
Let's do it.
Crypto, the word is obviously early 21st century. Cryptocurrency is pronounced just like it sounds, cryptocurrency. I think that even the name makes me not understand it. Crypto, like it sounds scary.
Because it's encrypted.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, help me out, nephew. You know, TT is a little older than most.
NFTs. Satia mentioned NFTs.
It's a noun. It means digital currency in which transactions are verified and records maintained by a decentralized system using a cryptographer rather than a centralized authority. So that's a mouthful, but I think even after reading the definition, I felt more comfortable in preparing myself for this conversation. So in a sentence, I would say, how would you use that in a sentence? How would we use cryptocurrency in a sentence? Ask our viewers. They heard the definition, and since they know about it, they should put a sentence, or one of y'all.
See, if I use it, I'm just going to say Ron's having a hard time understanding crypto.
Good. So we're all going to learn something today.
Yeah,
that's good.
I'm
That's
tagging.
a good thing.
I'm working on my tag list right now.
You working on your tag game? Your tag game strong.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Danny Boy for the interview yesterday.
Wonderful.
That was exciting.
Yeah, it was.
He's so talented.
So that clip that you sent me, that was from somebody who reposted?
I'm assuming so. Somebody put that in my inbox.
So we need to do something about that, right?
I don't know. I don't even know. I was scared to click it. I clicked it, and then I jumped in the shower.
So it was basically just somebody sending us a clip telling us that they're monetizing
the interview.
They're monetizing from our interview.
Oh, wow.
And it's on YouTube and it's being monetized and we should do something about it.
Wow.
They sent the same thing to me too.
So I need then probably to ask Maze what we should do about that.
Yeah.
Because that would be technically his money. Shoot.
Technically.
Really?
Yeah, we need to figure that out. Look. Other than that, since we're talking about money, I have to say this divorce, this $1 billion divorce that's happening with the Gates, with Bill and Melinda.
Oh yeah, he finna be a baller now.
Ooh, what I like most about it is that, first of all, I've seen her speak. She's super duper dope. Her own swag is so 1,000. You can see why this couple was a power couple in life and in philanthropy. And what they have dedicated themselves to do is maintaining their gifts to the world through philanthropy. But
Mm-hmm.
that, I think that's a bigger one than the Bezos, ain't it? Or is that about equal? The money game on those two divorces or separations.
I don't really know much about the Bezos.
That's the Amazon man. I'm pretty sure. The sad part is,
Wasn't he like the richest man at one point?
yeah, I don't know who is. I don't know who's richer.
No, at one point he was like the richest man in the world.
Okay, I have to do that research. But what I tell you is that this money game. I was reading some of the notes from Naja Roberts, who is the co-founder of the Black Wall Street, and I was reading some of her notes, some of her history. She's from California. As a young child, she was bused.
Yeah, I was right. It's Jeff Bezos.
Okay.
It's the richest man in the world.
Okay. Where does Gates rank with that? I was reading the notes about Naja Roberts. She was bused as a youngster.
Bill Gates is number 4.
Okay, well that's my favorite number. Look, but so how much is the divorce?
I think they only getting like 10 million apiece.
No, billions.
Man, they ain't
They're
getting none of
billions.
his money.
Gates it's $1 billion divorce.
You think he giving that away?
I think yeah. I'm
That's-
pretty sure.
Okay, why you do that? Why you talk about that? I'm gonna do the research on that.
Okay. So yes, I'm going to tell you, Naja Roberts, the co-founder of the Black Wall Street, was bused to school as a youngin in California. She experienced some tough times, being the only or one of the few brown babies in the school system that she was bused to. But her mother made certain that she understood the value of education. And she really has made that her life passion, educating others. She recently started her own podcast. I listened to the episode of it yesterday, and she was talking to a certified accountant in the crypto space. And then when I was listening, I said, well, guess that makes sense because this is a new currency. So your traditional accountants may not know how to move in that money space. And so I thought that was interesting that he and she had the foresight to get the acumen in that crypto space because that is you have to account for it some way. I would love for them to. One of the things she said as I was reading through her bio is that you can't have social justice without financial justice.
Yeah, that's very true.
And I was just like, it just resonated. And I'm just like, yeah, we are, it is hand in hand, but you cannot have, we need the wealth to be able to make that engine, that movement drive forward. She also said, and I love this, she said, they lied when they told you knowledge is power because only applied knowledge is power. It's like
only applied knowledge is power.
Yeah.
Other than that, you just a book on the shelf collecting dust. Gotta read, gotta apply.
Yeah, you have to apply it. So I'm really excited to talk to her and him. She said that she wants to make sure that we bridge old money with new money. Because old money is that's the long game. Hill Harper, most of you know, is an award-winning actor, a best-selling author, a philanthropist, a humanitarian, a wellness educator, and a Harvard graduate. And he really is not the face of your typical Harvard graduate, nor somebody that has taken the time literally to invest so much back in the community. He's an entrepreneur. They just this power space that they are in, and I actually would like to ask them, and I will ask them, how did they end up meeting each other, and how was the Black Wall Street born? Obviously, both visionaries. And again, thank you to Kwesi and Melody Winston for making certain that we could bring this to the What's in It for the Black People Media platform. I'm excited. Did you find it, nephew?
I'm still looking for it. They just telling me how much money they got. I'm trying to see how much she gonna get.
Oh, you are silly. Go on Good Morning America. I think they talked about it yesterday. Naja is her title is Chief Visionary Officer, but she has 30 city financial literacy tour that they're going on. The movement for this digital revolution tour is to create financial literacy, financial capacity building, and financial empowerment. So they have a very intentional purpose in each of these cities. You can go to the blackwallstreet.com and look up the cities. I'm certain it's coming to a city near you. I know they were in Cleveland last night, and they will be in Chicago on Friday, which is why we wanted to make certain that we had a chance for them to tell you where you can meet them and how you can get more information. You can also follow Hill Harper at Hill Harper on Instagram, hashtag Black Cash Matters, because it does. You can read more about Naja at www.najahroberts.com. Black Cash Matters, you can follow them on Instagram. And Naja Roberts, you can follow on Instagram as well. This 30, I think they are 4 or 5 cities in maybe, but they are coming to our city, and I want to make certain that you get the information and we embrace them, and then show a little love to the Brian Leach Memorial Park over there in the pocket. That's exciting. I'm excited, and I think I'm going to take a break, and then we'll come back because I'm not really sure what time they're going to pop in.
Okay.
But I would love to play Kwesi's Sun song, so maybe we can do that and then go to break so that we can.
You want to do it coming out of break?
Yeah, let's do it coming out of break.
Okay.
And meanwhile, just tag like all of my cousins because they're on my phone right now talking about crypto.
Oh,
and
24
investments
billion.
and stuff.
Thanks, Dawn B. 24 billion. No alimony.
Woo.
That was the.
I mean,
She got a few coins.
Yeah, she got
some change.
I mean,
their fortune is 130 billion, so 24 is not nothing.
Yeah,
It's a nice little piece.
you give me one, okay?
He still got 100 billion.
Well, does he? Dawn, does he keep the hundo and she get the 24 or no?
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
WIIFTBPM. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me.
You're listening to I Said What I Said with Toussaint Warner and Herb Howard.
What are y'all takes on blended families?
Man, white people? Or what? No, she mean like you got kids, this person got kids, y'all get together and bring the whole family together. I don't know. I have zero experience with it. I imagine it could be challenging. Especially, I think the older the children are, I think the more challenging it could be. I think if it's little children or something, you can kind of explain it to them, and they may like grow up together and kind of in that same space where this is mom, this is dad type thing. But if you talk about older kids where they literally have a mom or dad, another person like that has been in their lives, or when they're older, and you're like, oh, no, this is your stepbrother, stepsister. Like, nah, we like 17. Like, I'll bone her.
And if this family don't work, you can just give me to the game anyway. Ain't no other, it ain't gonna matter. No woman will ever be important. I'm not being an ass. I'm serious. In my mind, the value of that kind of a commitment is family. I got that already. So now we just chilling. So you ain't gonna really know my children.
What's up, good people? You're listening to I Said What I Said with Toussaint Warner and Herb Howard live on What's in It for the Black People Media, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality Black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe Black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of Black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
Shop at Black-owned and operated Solo Beauty, where you are appreciated and respected. Located at 8158 South Cottage Grove, Solo Beauty can supply all of your Black hair care needs. Solo Beauty is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
Please, round of applause for the very talented Navon Love.
Make the audience clap, they only know applause. High fashion, on the schoolyard, riding my bike to the backyard. I get you ice cream cause I got a warm heart. I know I'm in LA, but I'm from Chicago. I can pop lock on the dance floor. Hey, oh, I've been putting in the work since I was 4. If I make a new trend, I better stay. It'll go from China to the Bay. I got games, so you know I wanna play. I'm working on my craft every day. I was at the bottom, then got project play. But when I booked the commercial, it wasn't play. I got 10 million views, that's not play. You tryna play, but I gotta go. I know I'ma give me the show. I wake up to the sunrise, I work for more. Inside gaming, I got a feeling I share it from my heart. The beginning to my end is my start. I shine the brightest when I'm in the dark. I smell it's fire, but I give it the extra spark. Make the audience clap, they only know applause. High fashion, on the schoolyard, riding my bike to the backyard. I get you ice cream cause I got a warm heart. I know I'm in LA, but I'm from Chicago. I can pop lock on the dance floor. Hey, oh, I've been putting in the work since I was 4. If I make a new trend, I better stay. It'll go from China to the Bay. I got games, so you know I wanna play. I'm working on my craft every day. I was at the bottom, then got project play. But when I booked the commercial, it wasn't play. I got 10 million views, that's not play. Had so many callbacks, and I finally booked one. Being an actor work has never done this like a running gun. On the weekend mornings, I be wildin'. When I don't know what to wear, my clothes be piling. Me and my sister subdivided. Never I'll pull up to the NYC. And I share my soul cause I get high. Low, I'm on fire, benzo. I'm smooth like MJ, and this one. I'm working hard to get my own show. Make the audience clap, they only know applause. I get you ice cream cause I got a warm heart. I know I'm in LA, but I'm from Chicago. I can pop lock on the dance floor. Hey, oh, I've been putting in the work since. Make the audience clap, they only know applause. High fashion, on the schoolyard, riding my bike to the backyard. I get you ice cream cause I got a warm heart. I know I'm in LA, but I'm from Chicago. I can pop lock on the dance floor. Hey, oh, I've been putting in the work since I was 4. If I make a new trend, I better stay. It'll go from China to the Bay. I got games, so you know I wanna play. I'm working on my craft every day. I was at the bottom, then got project play. But when I booked the commercial, it wasn't play. I got 10 million views, that's not play. Any questions? I'm Navon Love. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and please follow me on Instagram at Navon Love. Navonne Love. Thank you.
Welcome back. You're tuned into the Book of Dawn, broadcasting live from the What's in It for the Black People Media Studios. That's a good idea. We can't say it out loud, but that was a good idea.
Yeah, I hope that starts like immediately.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like
hit her
month.
up right after.
Next month.
So Naja, I got a call during the break from Kwesi. Naja's gonna jump in at 9:45, and then Hill is fathering and working, so he's gonna pop in and out probably after the 10 o'clock hour. But Naja is going to be our lead for this interview. I said, but Hill Harper better jump on this line because I put his face on the thing. He said, okay, no problem. That was Kwesi's son. You can follow him. Where's his at Navon Love, NAVONNELOVE at Navon Love. That was a cute little twist on Roddy Ricch's song.
Roddy Ricch, yeah.
That was cute. That was creative. And then when I was looking at him, he said the pandemic really, there's a video on YouTube, and he's like, the pandemic just, it allowed a lot of people to be in a creative. Oh, was it playing? Oh, did they see it? Or
yeah,
no?
only me.
You
Only
saw the video.
Boo.
How's the video? Was it great?
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
Good,
Nice.
good. Again, we will be talking to Naja Roberts, a cryptocurrency expert and owner of Crypto Blockchain Plug, which is a brick and mortar location in Inglewood, California, about her journey to this marriage, if you will, in the Black Wall Street, the app, and this financial literacy and financial capacity building and financial empowerment national revolution tour. And so I'm excited about that. I'm glad that they went to, I wonder if they ate the food at Sam Silk yesterday.
I have to get over there like immediately. Maybe that's.
I've not
something
been.
They fish is good.
Is it good?
Yeah, actually fish and chicken is good. I went
Which
to
is
the
better of
I
the
went to
two?
the grand opening.
Oh,
the
you
fish.
did.
The fish is
Of
better?
course, I'm a seafood fan, so I'm gonna pick fish.
What kind of fish?
It was I think it was like perch, if I'm not.
Because they have a lot on their menu.
I
From
think it was
what
perch,
I
if
saw.
I'm not mistaken.
What's your favorite fish?
Catfish.
Is it?
Yeah, the fillet.
You know what I forgot to ask Danny yesterday?
What's that?
Them Chicago questions.
Oh, that would have
Forgot.
been good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I can almost guarantee he says Jules. And if he's watching, Danny, do you say Jules or Jewel? Because I think he says
I thought you purposely didn't ask him.
no. I didn't. I ran out of time. I mean, the interview kind of led itself.
Next time,
Yeah,
because
because he'll be back
you're gonna moderate some
yeah,
juicy stuff.
in June. We're gonna do that in June. Oh yeah, that's facts, Adrian. Yeah, and bottom line is both of them are super good. I'm sorry, I got distracted with the comments. That's it. So cryptocurrency. Do you trade? Are you do?
I'm getting into
E-Trade.
it. I'm getting into it.
I just downloaded the E-Trade app and I just put my first money in it. I haven't purchased anything yet.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. I don't like losing. But I think I'm
That's
going to
the
have to
game.
win
I
this.
don't think it's a game I really want to play. Like it
I
really
wanna
is
play the
just a
game.
game. Because it's like,
You think so?
Yeah,
yeah,
a
but
little bit.
it's like buy, sell, trade. But it's like your money is coming and going the whole time.
Your money is coming and
You
going
lose,
anyway.
you're losing and winning. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't really have it. You constantly have it in like going up and down.
So is it? What about that app where you do the sports book bet? There's an app.
FanDuel.
FanDuel.
I don't do FanDuel either. But FanDuel is more. It's more like just betting. This is like trading, and you have to steady watch watch
market.
your stocks and watch your currency and stuff.
Well,
It's too much.
Mr. Milhouse has done well with his, but a lot of yeah, I don't know. I'm nervous. I think that's what makes me most nervous. And again, I'm so excited to talk to Naja Roberts so that I can be reassured and informed. I think what makes me nervous is that I'm not informed enough to feel confident in that space. And so I guess answer that because I'm not confident enough. So I want to be reassured. I've had it's an Android. Hold on, y'all.
It's an Android.
It's an Android, bro. Hold on.
Hello.
Talk to Rob for a second. Hey. Yeah, and I'm live.
Real time live phone call happening right now. It's an Android, bro.
It's an Android, bro. Did you see her trying to answer my phone? She's trying to answer my phone.
Swipe?
Yeah.
No,
I don't know how you
Wait
answer.
a minute. What did you do? Did you just press?
I just pressed.
I was trying to. I didn't have to touch. Apparently, I was like, "What's happening?"
Okay, they're laughing and I'm laughing because they keep trying to make me switch over to the iPhone.
No, you're coming to some realizations lately. That's
no,
what's happening.
absolutely not. The only thing
You
that
said
I
it like
now,
three- it's-
you
it's
know, I
happening.
like it, that live record thing. That's dope.
but
But I
record.
bet you that the Android has that.
It might.
See?
It might have it.
See, because y'all's whole system came from us
I
any
ain't gonna
doggone
say
way.
all that. I'm just saying that it might have that.
My first was an Android, and I love it. And it was a Galaxy, and I.
She
can write
said
with
my
the-
first was an Android. Sound like
I
the
can
first
write with the-
sentence. My first was
I
an
loved
Android, and
it.
I love it. That could have went all bad.
It always goes.
Yeah,
bad.
so let me find. You still got my name 32 font, like old people
I
can't
got
see.
you. I got you.
Ron, nephew, why is my name 37 font?
You know this.
They gotta
new-
know who the boss is.
Look,
That's
that's
new.
cool because it might cover if I look chunky. If my poundage is added because of the visual, then at least it covers the waistline.
It's the
It's the
new
okay.
stuff that we working out here.
Android always has it first. We don't. Somebody tell me if we have a live record feature on an Android, please, so I can put the haters to rest.
Ooh.
It's screen record.
Screen. What did I say? Live record.
Live record.
Okay. Yeah. Somebody tell me about that. Somebody tomorrow. Who's that girl? Because it's on Thursday. Is Ardasha Townsend and Catrice Armstrong. Ardasha is a food critic. She's
be one
on
of the best jobs in the world.
ever.
Has to be.
She signed off on MV, and that's not why I have her here, but she did love MV.
How do you get into being a food critic?
We're gonna ask her, and she's at the highest level of it. She's a regular on WGN.
Because I sure I am too.
We'll see. We're gonna have her give you a quiz and see if you actually are capable of doing that. And then Catrice is in PR. She does PR for a lot of stuff that you watch and love on television and in movies and award shows. She's good. She nice.
I
with
bet.
it.
I bet.
Look, she nice with it.
She knows Chef Ramsay.
She might. Yeah, you like Chef Ramsay?
He just pops off and it's kind of funny.
Oh,
I love Chef Ramsay.
I've not watched.
You've never watched Chef Ramsay?
No.
I love Chef Ramsay.
What's the name of his show?
He got a couple shows.
He got a
'Cause
lot of
be
shows,
doing-
but what was
it was Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen was like the contest thing.
Oh, the one with the white hair? Is it white
it's
hair?
kinda like
Blonde hair?
blonde hair.
White hair. Yeah.
And then he had
I know who
another
that
show where
is.
he was like going into
his
people's...
face is like red, right? He's like,
Yeah.
Only when he popping off.
oh, okay.
Which is a lot. So yeah, he has a red face.
Okay.
Only when he
I know who
popping
that
off.
is. I don't know that I like the Chopped. I like Chopped. That's my show.
Chopped.
That's my food show. Chopped and Master Iron Chef. I like those two. I can watch. I don't like the dessert show.
I like dessert shows with the cakes.
It seems
so
so
pretty. It's so
scripted.
pretty, though.
It's so scripted. It's not. I
I
don't
didn't
want
even eat half them shits.
Yeah, exactly.
Making me mad.
It's like I like the art of what they're doing.
I like the art.
But I don't want to watch. I want to watch. I am fascinated when you open a basket and you got like 5 things and you really have to make that.
Oh yeah.
Like I like and some of the judges I don't necessarily. Some of them just don't like anything on Chopped.
They're pickly.
Super, like just mad. Like you mad? Did you wait? Are you mad or not?
Sour.
Exactly. You salty?
You salty.
Don't be salty in my Robin Patrice T-shirt voice. But yeah, some of them I do like chopped. The black couple, what was that black couple?
The black
that had a food show that got divorced. Do you remember?
No.
No, it was a black. See, we do have Androids do have a screen record option. Candace Mack, would you please tell me where that is so that I can cilantro would be a good name for a boy.
Yeah, that was mentioned earlier. That would be perfect for a boy.
Yes, hilarious cilantro. That's hilarious.
They all are playboys.
You should have Toussaint.
What's that?
He said he should have sat in on this one. I always call y'all, but y'all don't call me back. Is she in? No?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, it's a freestyle Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Plot twist Thursday. Yeah, that part.
We're twisting and turning.
We're gonna twist and turn and turn and twist.
So I'll let you know something that's on my mind this morning.
Tell me.
I received information that my brother's mother was found dead this morning. Is
No
that
way.
a bummer? Am I talking about some bummy? Like,
Was it natural?
I'm not sure, but he is currently behind bars.
Oh.
So we have to reach him and let him know this.
You can. There's a way to do that.
Yeah, I can
Is he
FaceTime.
local?
I can FaceTime him in prison.
Oh, they can have phones?
Yeah, in some cases.
Well, they actually have a system now. Even if they don't have a phone, there's a screen like they can go sit in front of.
Yeah,
and go.
And that's like
Cool.
you can FaceTime. So it's it was one
So
of
that's
those,
the same as like the phone call.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's just like the phone call they get, but now you can get a face call.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that cool?
Did
I
not
think that's
know
very.
that. Is that federal or state? What prison is
State?
I don't know.
Okay. Because
But-
I know there's different rules.
Yeah, obviously different rules. I just thought that it was like one of those reminders, whenever somebody passed, like we don't know what's going to happen when. So it was just a reminder, you guys, to appreciate life.
Live on purpose.
Live on purpose.
Yeah.
Like we don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
So value your people. Love on your people.
Speaking of that, when I went in Starbucks this morning,
Uh-huh.
I don't know about this honor system that we're using with the masks.
It's not.
There's a sign
What you mean,
on.
honor?
Well,
It's no honor.
they're saying there's a sign on the door and it says, if you're fully vaccinated, wearing a mask is optional.
So that mean they checking y'all at the door?
No, they're not. That's why I said the honor system is. I mean, so if you're not checking me,
Yeah, like I don't get it either. Cause
like
I got mad. I went to a restaurant. Matter of fact, I went into Mikey's a while back, like a month ago, and I forgot my mask in the car. So they told me like, yeah, we can't serve you until you go get a mask. But I'm with my uncles. So I'm like, okay, can I just order and then go step back outside? You know what I'm saying? Till my food's done, because I don't think I have a mask in the car. They're like, nah, you can't even order. We won't even let you order. So I go outside. I search all through my car. Found one in my trunk. Found a mask in my trunk. I go back in. I order my food. Now the whole time I'm in there, I have the mask on, but it's under my chin.
Right.
So I'm y'all didn't want to serve me just because I didn't have the mask with me. Y'all don't care if I'm even wearing it in here.
Yeah. I'm like,
The whole time I'm in there waiting for my food with the mask down.
yeah.
My biggest thing is the bathroom. Like, you can't go to I hate public bathrooms in the first place, but don't let me be in a situation where I have to use the bathroom. I have my mask, and you guys are not letting people use it. Like, when are the bathrooms going to open back up?
The Starbucks that I frequent, they have indoor seating. Like, you can sit in there now. And that's the first time since, March of 2020. So it's not it's still, they don't, they block the table in the middle. But if you're fully vaccinated, wearing a mask is optional. Opens door, goes to, okay, who's the checker?
Nobody's checking.
And it's
y'all supposed to have y'all cards on y'all, right? You got your card on you?
I actually don't. And I was talking to Melody about that yesterday. She said she carries hers. I'm like, if it's bigger than, it doesn't fit in the normal, like, wallet space, like an ID, because the card is bigger. And it's paper. So it's going to, right. But if I fold it, am I not going to compromise the integrity of it? Like, won't the pen writings?
You got certain stuff on it that makes
it got legit, a sticker.
Right?
Well, what if the sticker gets unsticky? Like from me folding it. You
still got it. Just you see it. You see the sticker, right?
I'm like, yeah. On your honor, I'm gonna trust that you have it. The good thing is that the employees.
I told you how I'm finna be all summer. I'm gonna be like this. God dang it! I left my card at home.
Honestly, you could make one. You could, yeah. The immunity. I agree that it's time. It could be time for that. I don't know. I actually don't have a problem wearing a mask.
Yeah.
I don't like to wear it all the time, but I'm good. Like, I was creepy before the pandemic. Like, I'm good. For instance, I go in UPS store this morning, and you can't control your sneeze sometimes. Like, sometimes you just like sneeze and you didn't even really know it was gonna happen. And my hand to God, the guy was where you are. So what's that, like 3 feet? I'm standing here, and he turns to say good morning. Like, now, mind you, if that mask wasn't on.
That's how big your sneeze was?
No, his.
Oh, I would have.
My whole eyeball, like, I panicked. I had a mask on. He had a mask on. And all I could do is say, thank God for the mask. Because that would have been. I literally was like, and you can tell when it's like a nasty wet sneeze. It was a droplet. What did they? It was one of those, and I literally tried to. I know he felt bad. So, but I was trying to keep my eyes, like, because I'm thinking, what if that had been me, But it was, so I was like, yeah, you could keep wearing this mask, boo. Because that would have been, I probably wouldn't have made it in this morning if I hadn't had a mask. I would have gone home and felt like I was sick. It was bad.
Hypochondriac.
I am. And I'm very okay with that. And like, it was like, I was like, oh. My eyes were like, I kept trying to not cross them and look like, and then I politely said, God bless you, because I have to put God in this, because I got a little nervous. And then I checked to make sure I had my mask over my nose. You know how I pinched the bridge to make sure it was tight, because
how many masks will you say that you own?
But
at
masks
this,
are
at this
part
time?
of our fashion. Right.
Like how many masks do you own now?
You know what? I have a lot, but I don't wear those typically. I wear the surgical ones.
You got like 20,
Like the
25?
other ones, I can't really breathe. Like the cloth.
I like you keeping them on your nose anyway.
I know, but if you breathe in the cotton ones or the whatever the other materials, like.
Well, you know how you can test if your mask is working, right?
No.
You put your mask on light fire and blow. And if the fire goes out, then your mask is no good. But if the fire is still, then your mask is good.
That makes sense. I'm gonna now. Hey.
Put the mask on. Blow
don't
fire.
try this at home.
Try it at home.
And if you blow your nose off, call Mary.
That's the way you can tell if your mask is doing anything. Other than that, it's just cloth on the face.
Oh, crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just.
Light up.
The cotton masks stick to my, like, if you're talking, like, especially when it was cold outside and you're talking and you kind of like breathe, there's moisture in your breath.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it like get wet, I'm like, then I feel all, it's dirty. Like, So the surgical ones, the blue, the black, I know it's got the layers. I just threw them out.
Going to the gym, you sweat, you work out, you have to wear a mask. I have to bring like about 4 masks with me.
It's hard. I went to the gym the other day. It's so hard to work out. I was
with
dying.
The mask on, and you have to have several because you're going to sweat. And
I had to keep taking my mask off. I couldn't breathe.
So
you got to swap them out.
So why? Yeah, but if you try, have you tried that surgical one when you're working out? Because those are breathable.
No, they're hot. You still sweat.
That blue one?
Yes, especially like this stuff. The sweat, the heat, the people. It's still, that is so freaking disgusting.
I bought the shield.
Oh, the shield. Okay.
I was just like, I feel like a Martian. I was just like, this is a lot. Like
it is a big fashion thing though now.
I like the shield, the one that look like glasses, the one that they go over like the ear like glasses. Yeah, that one decent.
Did a girl have it on the
yeah,
other day?
A lady had it on
I saw that at the
Carter
Touch.
Parker thing.
Yeah, I saw that. That was the first time I had seen that one. But that one,
and hers was like tinted. It was like colorish, like yellow tint.
You know what I don't like? The one that goes from under, and when you're talking, it moves. Have you seen that?
No.
It's horrible.
Talking about the one that like wrap around your whole face.
Yeah, because when it moves, it's like
the guy had it on that was talking to you.
It's every time you talk, you're exposed. I'm like,
so I appreciate the shirts that has the mask. Like you can bring your shirt up, put it around the ear.
Again, cute. But what happens when like? So your lipstick gonna be like, yeah.
Well, the lipstick is makeup and all of that. It's just, I mean, the mask culture is.
Somebody just put in a thread that Paul Mooney died.
Ooh.
Wow.
What?
Rest in peace.
Today?
It must have just happened.
Oh man, not my man.
Yeah, legend.
Oh man,
the legends are saying goodbye.
Yeah, that one hurts.
That one really just hit me.
Yeah,
Not Paul Mooney.
Yeah. Wow.
Negro
Tucson, the surgical ones are the worst. I don't understand.
They are, because it's all that heat that is packing.
I think I hear somebody coming in.
Yes.
Yep. Let's take a break. Let's take our break now, and then we'll come back with Nasha.
WIIFTBPM. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality Black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe Black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of Black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the green side of things. It's your man, Sadiq.
And Cassiopeia.
Motivated by the days, the sandwiches of spam. Grilled cheese won't stop me from grilling.
those who are stealing the peace and safety of the community because they releasing death and destruction on the community. A community where the people look like me and them. A place where mama and them stay. Not too far from where their children stay. You right. I want a peaceful neighborhood, and I'm not moving to the suburbs to have a peaceful neighborhood. Do we really have to take this, acting like we don't recognize this, still cooperate with this? You know what? The hell with this. Ram me behind a mic that's shaped like a middle finger, pointing straight up with my middle finger to any poor politician, dealer, deaf, crooked cop, or lazy parent. It's apparent to create change, you have to have a work ethic that make it seem like you lost your brain, standing out like the Willis Tower. It's a brother that represents dedication, discipline, and dream reaching, accompanied by a voice called power. Who rhyming harder than a rebel with the pen? Representing the city of Point Guards is an extra large MC who rhymes always on point, always rhyming with a point behind the flow. One of my students said the rhyme so hard we should stop calling it flow. Let me tell you something else before I go. I was born to stand tall. I was born in Chicago.
That is Brother William Morris. Appreciate you, brother. Much love. Chicago, homegrown. Every Tuesday and Thursday from 1
to 3 p.m. on
What's in it for the Black People Media.
So we lose you.
Welcome back. You are tuned into the Book of Dawn, broadcasting live from the What's in it for the Black People Media Studios. We have our guest for today, a cryptocurrency expert, Naja Roberts. Welcome to the Book of Dawn, Naja. Thanks for coming in. Did we unmute her?
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was just saying thank you for having me. I think I got a little bit of a delay, but thank you so much for having me today.
I'm excited, and I'm most excited first because I read about your journey and learning the value of education as a very young lady in California and being bused to a school 25 miles outside of your neighborhood because your mother wanted to make certain that you had a good start. Now you are partnering with Hill Harper with your expertise in cryptocurrency and making certain that you share the knowledge, the literacy, and the empowerment and the financial capacity building in communities of color. And so I'm excited to have you because I'm not as familiar with cryptocurrency and need some clarity so that I can feel good about and help promote your mission to our family in Chicago. So Naja Roberts, welcome to the Book of Dawn. Share with us how you got started in cryptocurrency.
Well, previously I was a financial advisor. So I've been a financial advisor for about 12 years now. Okay. And in that space, my husband and I both, we got into financial services because we really wanted to create and affect change in our community. We realized that without economics in our community, there are a lot of things that cannot take place. Sure. And so when we got into that and we really started to dig deep, we started to find that a lot of the things that we've been taught to do over the years are participated in are not going to serve our community as it relates to closing the wealth gap. And I would have really been just asking the Most High to give me some direction at what we can do to continue to not only get our people, we want to go from just from surviving to thriving in our communities.
Yes.
And so cryptocurrency was introduced to me once, twice. I wasn't receptive at all. And the third time I got an epiphany and understood that this is a mechanism by which we can absolutely change the financial trajectory of our community, because there's been nothing like this that allows us the opportunity to be our own banks, to become self-sovereign, and to not have to participate in the programs and the things that have been set up that have systematically been put in place to keep us behind. And so cryptocurrency being a digital form of money, where we're able to transact between each other, be able to buy goods and services. There's all sorts of things that cryptocurrency affords us the opportunity to do. But wealth building, in my opinion, is one of the best things that cryptocurrency is going to afford our community the opportunity to do.
Okay. Now, you in that space, you take your understanding of in the finance space, and you find a way to bridge this gap. You mentioned that in some of the information that I was reading when I was studying about you yesterday. Actually, I listened to your podcast, and I was intrigued that you interviewed somebody that is an expert in accountant in cryptocurrency, and it dawned on me that's absolutely necessary. So the one thing that I got from what you just said is you heard about it once, you heard about it twice, and then the third time you decided to do it. You did the same thing with your podcast. You were supposed to start your podcast last year, and then you promised yourself you were going to do it this year, and then you finally did it. Tell us about that podcast and what your goal with that podcast is to do.
So the name of my podcast is Ahead of the Crypto Curve, and it's exactly that. Our community has got to get ahead of this crypto curve. The wealth transfer has begun, whether we know it or not, and we've got to get ahead of it. Despite what we're hearing, despite what other people are telling us, transfer of wealth has begun, and it is going into the digital space. And so we've got to get ahead of all of those things. And so I want to make sure that I'm clear in helping people understand that what I'm talking about when I say get ahead of the crypto curve is not necessarily just the money aspect of it. There's a whole entire ecosystem happening here that stems from, and just so you can understand the different variations of it, we're talking about anything from real estate. We're talking about airline. I mean, everything that you can think of that we know right now is changing because of this cryptography, because of this blockchain. And again, money is a critical part of it, but just understand there's a whole slew of things that we need to begin to understand as we see what the digital space has to.
Naja, let me ask you this. I want you to, if you will, help me. I don't know why I am fearful. Obviously, it's unknown. What would you tell somebody like me who is really nervous about that space?
Tell the girl.
Well, I would first. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
What I would tell someone that's fearful is this thing is all about educating yourself. The more you educate yourself, the more comfortable you will become. And so one of the things that I share with our community is I'm not here to convince you that you need to be involved in cryptocurrency, but I would like to educate you, because if you know better, you do better, and you find out your options. And one of the other things I think is important for our community to understand is we're not coming from the standpoint of go all in and this is all you do. All we're talking about is the fact that you need to add cryptocurrency to whatever you're doing. If it's real estate, do that. If it's 401k, annuities, do those things. All of those things are important. But adding cryptocurrency, specifically Bitcoin, to your portfolio is going to be very important that we start to adopt that over the next 5 years in our community.
Okay, I receive that. Now, you are on a tour, the Black Wall Street Digital Financial National Revolution Tour, right? And you're doing 30 cities. And Chicago is up Friday. You will be at two places on Friday. Share with us what will happen when you come to Chicago Friday.
So when we come to Chicago, we are going to bring the information to our community, just helping them, first of all, understand how we got here to the cryptocurrency space. So we're going to be talking about the evolution of money, but not only are we going to talk about the evolution of money, we're going to give you first steps, the things that you need to do to get started that day on Friday. And so we're going to be in two different locations, making sure that you get that information. And our tour guide, our brand strategist, Kwesi, has worked incredibly hard, specifically for the Chicago market, because that's where he comes from. And that's one of the beauties of this thing, is those individuals that we feel like may get left behind in the communities that we're raised in. We're really working hard to get that information, which is why all of those cities that we are going to or have gone to and are getting ready to go to are representations of some of the poorest communities in the United States as it relates to African Americans, but those communities that are near and dear to our heart. Everybody is special, but I think Brother Kwesi is spending some extra emphasis on Chicago. So we hope that you come out, that you learn about cryptocurrency, number one. Then you learn about what you need to do to get started, and then really just have a very basic understanding of what a digital wallet is, how they work, where you should buy your cryptocurrency, where you should not buy your cryptocurrency, who is in this space to take money from you, to keep you from scams and all those things. That's what we will bring when we come on Friday in Chicago.
I'm excited about that. And your co-founder just popped on the line. Welcome to the Book of Dawn, Hill Harper. Thank you for jumping in. I know you are wearing many hats this morning, and so we appreciate you popping in. Naja, I can't see your face. For some reason, your screen is black. Do you have your I saw you, and then it went. Let's make sure.
I'm standing outside. Are we there?
It's gonna delay. It's a little bit delayed, so it might pop up.
We got you. We have you.
Okay, we got her. Okay, awesome. Okay. So Hill, we were just talking to our cryptocurrency expert about for me personally, when I hear about it, I'm a little fearful, and I understand now that the fear comes from just the unknown, and which is part of why you guys are doing this national tour, is to make certain that we have some fundamental understanding of what it is and how to apply it to some things that we're currently doing. One of the biggest elements of this tour is that you are launching a digital app, both of you. Can you, either of you, share with us what this app is and what we can expect to get from the app?
Yes. First of all, thank you so much. I got a chance to listen in on a little bit of the interview that you all were involved in, and you know, Naja is one of the great experts in cryptocurrency in this country. She's one of the three brick and mortar stores and over-the-counter Bitcoin exchanges and cryptocurrency exchanges in the country, and I'm just so lucky to have her as a co-founder and a partner in this. The Black Wall Street Digital Wallet is exactly what it sounds. You know, we're moving from a place, and I'm sure you guys have covered this, but you know, just as watches have become an accessory and you use your phone to really tell time, but you still wear your nice watch. You know, I can't really see your wrist, but I'm not sure if you have a watch on or not. But the point is that, oh, you do, but you use your phone to tell time, you know? And so just that's exactly what's going to happen with your purse or your wallet. You're not going to carry means of exchange in those. They're going to be accessories. Your means of exchange will be through a digital wallet on your phone. You're already doing it with Apple Pay, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, etc. Here's the deal, though. When we start talking about the movement of capital or money within an ecosystem, if we move money within the Black community and we keep our $1.2 trillion of spending power circulating, we actually create a group economic or wealth effect or a net wealth effect that creates jobs, that creates actual prosperity. We could actually deal with the wealth gap. We can put payday lenders out of business. We can put check cashing spots out of business and repurpose those money into ascending value asset classes like Bitcoin. And so the technology just allows it to be extremely seamless. That's why we're creating our own digital wallet with our own IP. This is not white labeled. This is our own technology built by us for us. And therefore, we're going to actually help folks recirculate dollars within the ecosystem, where during the time of the original brick and mortar Black Wall Street, a dollar recirculated up to a year. 60 to 100 times. Today, it leaves the Black community within 6 to 7 hours. And if we don't own our own digital wallets, it'll be leaving within 6 to 7 seconds.
Wow. Well, I'm excited, Naja, as an expert and being a woman and a woman of color. How do you manage that space? Because the finance, that has always traditionally been a male-dominated space. How are you able to make certain that they understand you are an expert and that you're the driver of this movement? Can you share with a woman that's listening that may be interested in being in that same space with you?
Well, I think one of the biggest things that I've done in everything is just be myself. Just explain that I grew up in the hood. I understand both sides of the fence. As you talked about me going to school 25 miles from my house, I understand and watched other communities as they get married and they give their children a house as a marriage, as a wedding gift. And so all of those types of things that I've watched and tried to wonder why my parents are going to work sun up to sundown with these great jobs and barely making ends meet. I think all of those things have just allowed me to be me and speak my truth, and at the same time be a representative of our community to get that information. So what I've done in this space specifically is gone from, and we say this all the time, I wear Chuck Taylors every day. I wear my jeans and my t-shirts, and I blend in, and I don't come I come seeking knowledge. I pay attention, but I also and when I say blend in, that's really funny because most of the places I go, I'm the only Black, and then I'm the only female. And so, just really being down to earth. And, hey, I'm here to get this information, and I'd like for you to share this information so that I can take it to my community, and not so much as a handout from them. But I think everybody is really respecting that I'm out here trying to make sure that our community is not left behind, because ironically, in this space particularly, there is some racism going on, but there's not a lot of people that aren't willing to share, because these same people are the ones that are trying to change the ills that have happened. And anything around cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, for the most part, was designed to cure something that is not right. Bitcoin came about because of the banking system being unfair to people. And so if we think about that and we think about that revolution, what we're trying to do fits into that perfectly. And everybody has been open arms to try to make sure that we get our community educated, because they really see what's going on and they know, they've been knowing, it's just have not been able to speak up. But the time is here.
Yes.
And for our community, we've got to know this is our time. We were born and raised and all the things that we've endured for a time such as this. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity for us to get ahead of the crypto curve. And I believe we can do it if we pull together, utilize our resources, not argue and bicker and be crabs in the barrel, but group economics, collective power. You own a bank and I own a cryptocurrency exchange. Hill owns a digital wallet. Let's work together. Let's make sure that we're doing things for the common goal of our community.
Yeah. One of the things that resonates most with me as the executive director and a co-founder of my own nonprofit is the spirit of your philanthropy in making certain that an element of this is for children. Share with us what kids will learn and about the camp that you provide.
So the camp that we have, it is imperative that our children learn emerging technologies. So STEM and STEAM is good, but I say bye-bye STEM and STEAM, hello beast mode, because our children need to be learning blockchain, evolution of money, which is cryptocurrency, artificial intelligence, things about drones and how they can make those drones do a bunch of different things as it relates to emissions. Like there's so much going on that nobody in our community is talking about, and STEM and STEAM programs are not either. But we want to make sure that our children are at least guided towards these emerging technologies so that their parents can identify what works best for them. Because coding is great, but coding is not what every child is going to gravitate to.
Sure.
So we give all the different emerging technologies so the parents have something to take away and figure out what to hone in for that specific child. And so that's what our program is about. We're definitely coming to Chicago. Chicago, whether you all know it or not, you all are always on my heart specifically. And I've never been to Chicago. This will be the first time, but you're always on my mind because what we hear in California is about the amount of things that are taking place, is the deaths and the weekends and I am just, it happened in LA and it just feels like, Chicago is on a 3X. And we want to make sure that we're giving our kids something to do during those breaks so that we can redirect some of that energy and attention that's been in the wrong direction. So we're super excited about bringing Crypto Kids Camp. And we have one of our Crypto Camp participants named Levon that's from Chicago that will be working with you all on Friday. So we're excited about that as well.
Yeah, we actually played his song a little bit ago. I don't know if you were able to hear it, but we're going to play it again. It's he's quite like his father. So he's quite creative and very intelligent. I will on Friday. Do you have to get a ticket in advance, or is this a come one come all? What format, or how can we share with people to attend what you're doing on Friday?
But we would like for you to go to thebblackwallstreet.com, THE blackwallstreet.com, and register. Just put in your email address and we'll receive that email address. But if you scroll to the bottom of the website, you'll see the actual addresses and the times that we will be in Chicago. Both of those times and addresses are listed there. And we just want everyone to come out. This is not just an adult event. You can bring your children, because what we're explaining is designed to be able to explain to children as well. But once the Black Wall Street wallet is launched, you will get a bunch of videos that will help walk you through what you need to do on a daily basis so you can become more comfortable. Because we want you to become comfortable and understand the technology in its totality.
Naja or Hill, do we have to fully understand the Bitcoin space, or will your app help educate us on all the various platforms of cryptocurrency?
It will help educate on all the various platforms. There are going to be multiple videos for folks to watch and understand, and they can go as deep or as they want to go. It's a journey of education. I really believe it starts with financial literacy. When I wrote my book, The Wealth Cure, it was all 10 years ago. It was all about curing the wealth gap, and it was a New York Times bestseller, but the technology was not where it needed to be to actually scale the impact. Now the technology is here. And so this is why it starts with financial literacy, it moves to financial capacity, and ends with financial empowerment. And that's where we're headed. And that's why, Naja's doing great work. Please, folks, go to thebblackwallstreet.com and put your email address in. The other benefit that comes out of that is, one, you'll be able to see where the tour is going and let other folks know where we'll be. But also, we're going to gift you Satoshis. Now, Satoshis, I'm sure Naja said, was a fractal share of a Bitcoin. There are 100 million Satoshis in every Bitcoin. We're going to gift you Satoshis, the first set of people that are there when we launch the digital wallet on May 31st, the centennial of the Black Wall Street Massacre. We will be gifting those people Satoshis. So please put your email address in so you'll be eligible to be gifted Satoshis into your digital wallet.
That's kind of you. I'm going to sign up while I'm on the air talking to you.
Okay.
So, Naja, you mentioned what you hear about Chicago, and it reminded me of something that I said earlier, that you say you can't have social justice without financial justice. And to me, that is kind of the marriage of why you are intentionally making sure that you go to communities that are underserved or underrepresented, or whatever adjective you want to give to it. Is that really what drives you? Is the marriage that people are separating between social and financial justice?
That is one of the driving factors. And Hill talks about this so much. He's so great at what he does, first and foremost. Hill, just kind of chime in on that. I want you all to hear how intelligent this brother is as it relates to the wealth that we hold in the United States and what our driving force is.
Sure. And, in 1863, Dawn, when the Emancipation Proclamation was signed, Black people in America coming out of this slave trade held a little less than 1% of American wealth. Today, May 2021, Black people in America hold a little less than 1% of American wealth. Prosperity Now has an extensive study that came out called The Road to Zero Wealth that chronicled how we are headed as a community to zero wealth by 2043, between 2043 and 2053, if the trend doesn't stop. And Latinos in this country are about 20 years behind us. There is a catastrophic financial problem that we have because it's so expensive to be poor. So much money runs out of our community because of inflation and the devaluation of the dollar. Most of us have been taught to work for a dollar, but we haven't been taught how our dollar can work for us. And so that's why it's so important to work that Naj is doing face to face, because 95% of the financial products that are offered to our communities, listen to what I'm going to say, 95% are either predatory on their face or hidden predatory. Predatory on their face are things like check cashing, payday lenders, rent to own shops, those types of things. Now, hidden predatory are when you see these bank branches pop up in the so-called hood with the balloons and everybody's celebrating, but internally the meeting is, hey, sign as many folks up for these accounts. They won't hit their account balance minimums because we're going to set it at $1,000. We're going to have a bunch of people with $600 in their account. We're going to charge them $200, $250 a year in fees. How can you build wealth if you're being charged $250 a year in fees and you only have $600 in your account? So that's hidden predatory. We can repurpose that money into ascending value asset classes, get our folks out of cash and into something that's ascending. And so this is all about us working together collectively. And remember, Chicago had Bronzeville, right? So Chicago's not unlike the Black Wall Street area. It was destroyed. It was taken. And so and a number of the Black Wall Street success folks, J.B. Stratford, one who had the most successful Black hotel in the country, moved to Chicago. His descendant is John Rogers, the head of Ariel Capital Management, one of the wealthiest people in Chicago and one of the wealthiest Black men in the country. And so that's a direct descendant of J.B. Stratford from the Black Wall Street. So there's a lot of the folks who were driven out of Tulsa ended up in Chicago.
Yeah.
And that's the history is there and the connective tissues there.
Well, I'm excited. I first of all, let me, on behalf of the city, say thank you first to our Chicago son, Kwesi, who is, I just told him when he called a little bit earlier, I said, wow, you have two incredible people on the Book of Dawn, but I haven't had you on myself. I don't think people know who Kwesi is because he moved over there with you, Naja, a long time ago to California, but Kwesi's quite the talented brother in PR and in his own
incredible.
craft.
He and I'm not just saying that brother is super talented.
Yeah.
He has done his thing.
Yeah. And managing a 30-city tour is not an easy feat for anybody, not particularly in a pandemic. So I am excited. My understanding is that, Naja, you will be leading the charge here. Hill has another hat he's got to wear because he's wearing 7 of them like the rest of us. And so we are going to catch you when you guys come back to Chicago together. But, Naja, I will have on my Chuck Taylors and make certain that I'm present because Chuck Taylor's, I wear them. I had them on yesterday, didn't I? But I will be there. I won't blend in because the gray hair won't let me blend in. So maybe I'll just wear a cap. But I'm grateful to both of you for taking the responsibility of our community and putting it on your back. We have to do better. We have to do, as you suggested, Naja, we have to apply our knowledge. Just having it is not powerful. And then we have to find ways to bridge our community and then bridge that wealth gap. And so we are grateful for you. Please put in the thread, theblackwallstreet.com. You guys sign up. We get to see the comments live. So you've got people signing up right now. Make certain that you share the tours. We all know we're all 6 degrees of separation. So you know somebody in every city that they will go to when they leave here. Share, follow, hashtag Black Cash Matters, because it does. And I keep telling you, I was downtown shopping and the line was so long. Hill, Naja, the line at Saks Fifth Avenue was so long out the door, and everybody had on a silk wrap around their head and house shoes and flip-flops and socks. And I said, goodness, I wish I could pass out flyers so they could listen to the Book of Dawn. To Hill and Naja. Naja, we need you. Hill, we appreciate you. And we'll see you on Friday. Thank you for tuning in, for jumping in. I know you're busy. I know you just got done working yesterday, Naja, so you go ahead and rest for the rest of the day, and we will see you on Friday. BlackWallStreet.com. Sign up. Thank you so much, both of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Anytime. Thank you, Kwesi. We're going to take a break. We'll be back.
WIIFTBPM. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me. WIIFTBP. Media's just for you and me.
Legal Network is the collaboration of attorneys that concentrate in many areas of the law most needed in Chicago neighborhoods. The CLN lawyers focus on personal injury, criminal defense, and other issues. The CLN lawyers all average over 20 years of legal experience and are dedicated to helping the Chicago community. The Chicago Legal Network is committed to developing black lawyers through mentorship and co-representation. So if you were injured in a car accident, slip and fall, or injured on the job, or you need assistance with criminal defense, including driving violations and DUI, check out ChicagoLegalNetwork.com for more information, or call 773-912-3545. 773-912-3545.
You got to Kennedy King, so you remember Corey Brown?
I definitely remember Corey Brown from Morgan Park.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Murder, man. I got it in with y'all one day before a game. And then y'all literally went out and destroyed some people by about 50 at Kennedy King. And I'll never forget, somebody shot a jumper. It came off long. And Corey will tell this story to this day. He says he went up, and I was in the stands. He went up for the rebound, and before he could jump, he said he felt a foot on his head. And it was you. And you caught it. Classic P-Mac catching it over everybody, putting it back in. He says before he jumped, he felt a foot on his head. And Corey was 6'4", easy.
On his head.
On his head.
Yeah, Corey was 6'4", man. I used to I don't know, I had a knack, man. I was always uber athletic. Like I was taught early, if somebody shoot, you got to come from the opposite side. I had a guy in my neighborhood named Wayne Irvin, legendary dude to us in our neighborhood. Played at Chicago State, played at Wyoming.
Okay.
Played against Patrick Ewing. He passed away a couple years ago, but went to CVS. He was a decorated player. A lot of people knew him. And he taught me early, like, you attack offensive rebounds from the opposite side. So if somebody shoot from the left wing, you crash from the right. If somebody shoot from the top of the key, you can crash because it can go either way and you can get it. I was so big and athletic. I used to get a lot of tip dunks. Like, for some reason, people never boxed me out. And once I got a running start, if it came off anywhere over the rim and bounced up, you was dead.
This is Eugene McIntosh, one half of the illest independent sports media outlet in the whole entire land, the Bigs. Check me and my player partner Terrence Tomlin, a.k.a. T-Tom the Great, on What's in It for the Black People Media Network.
Very talented, Navon Love.
Make the audience clap, they only know applause. High fashion, on the schoolyard. Riding my bike to the backyard. I get you ice cream cause I got a warm heart. I know I'm in LA, but I'm from Chicago. I can pop lock on the dance floor. Hey, whoa. I've been putting in the work since I was 4. If I make a new trend, I better stay. It'll go from China to the Bay. I got got games, so you know I wanna put. I'm working on my craft every day. I was at the bottom, then got project play. But when I booked the commercial, it wasn't play. I got 10 million views, that's not play. You tryna play, but I gotta go. I know I'ma give me a show. I wake up to the sunrise, I work for more. Inside gaming, I got a feeling I share it from my heart. The beginning to my end is my start. I shine the brightest when I'm in the dark. I smell it's fire, but I give it the extra spark. Make the audience clap, they only know applause. High fashion, on the schoolyard. Riding my bike to the backyard. I get you ice cream, cause I got a warm heart. I know I'm in LA, but I'm from Chicago. I can pop lock on the dance floor. Hey, whoa. I've been putting in the work since I was 4. If I make a new trend, I better stay. It'll go from China to the Bay. I got games, so you know I wanna put. I'm working on my craft every day. I was at the bottom, then got project play. But when I booked the commercial, it wasn't play. I got 10 million views, that's not play. Had so many callbacks, and I finally booked one. Being an actor work has never done this like a running gun. On the weekend Mondays, I be wildin'. When I don't know what to wear, my cause be piling. Me and my sister subdivided. And bros pull up to the NYC. And I share my soul cause I get high. I'm on fire, benzo. I'm smooth like MJ with this flow. I'm working hard to get my own show. Make the audience clap, they only know applause. I get you ice cream cause I got a warm heart. I know I'm in LA, but I'm from Chicago. I can pop lock on the dance floor.
It's so cute. Welcome back. You're tuned into the Book of Dawn. He said, I know I'm in LA, but I'm from Chicago. How cute is that? Precious. That's Navon Love. Follow him at Navon Love on Instagram. And he's probably going to perform on Friday. That was dope. They got something happening. That's a revolution for real happening right now.
It definitely is.
I mean,
and it's all about the financial literacy, and especially when you can catch it when you're super young.
Yeah.
You're unstoppable at that point.
Yeah, teaching, when I was younger, we had, our parents took us to open an account, and we had like a little bank book, like a little registry. It wasn't a lot of money, but the value of learning that as a child, that education and literacy, they can grow into it, not have to. It's easier to teach somebody the first time than it is to reteach after bad habits are formed. And so I like that kids component.
That's what we need to be teaching the next generation. Like, there's no need financial. To, even like with the reteaching.
Yeah.
That's why I always say, like, I'm against telling like younger kids to believe in, even though I'm at a certain age, I'll probably be like, man, they at a certain age, like Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and stuff like that. I don't like the reteaching because then we have to reteach them when they hit a certain age. Now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just teach them right.
Tell them the truth from the beginning. Yeah. There's so much power in the truth.
There's so much power in the truth.
It's like you're wasting their brain capacity at a young age. You know what I'm saying? They could have been putting other information there.
Sure. Yeah. That's a good way to. That's a good perspective to come from, because you really do have to find the delete and the trash and put in the trash.
And you can.
They don't need that in their cloud, you know?
Exactly. And you can really teach. You can convince yourself of anything.
The only thing that I will tell you is that the Tooth Fairy, I can't let that one go.
It's so cute.
I can't let the Tooth Fairy
go.
It's so cute. I'm with the rest of it.
That's easier to hide.
Yeah.
It's a little easier to hide.
Because I am the Tooth Fairy.
Well, you know
you never say
under
that
the pillow, and you can actually,
Yeah,
that's cute.
So I'm gonna rock with the Tooth Fairy, but I got you on the rest. No, I'm excited. I am gonna go. I put the 2 locations in the thread. They're going to be at 2 different places, and I found that information because I actually signed up. Yeah. It's very simple. theblackwallstreet.com. Right at the top, it says sign me up. All you have to do is put your email in. And then they'll be from noon to 2 p.m. They'll be at Christ Tabernacle Church at 854 North Central. Mm-hmm. Take it to the hood, baby.
I think that's
and from 4 to 6, they're going to be at Brian Leach Basketball Court, located at 7201 South Dobson. If you're from Chicago, you know we call that the Pocket. Yes. Brian was from the Pocket, so Brian and Tony McCoy and White Mike. It's a whole crew of them over there and James, Chicken Wing.
Chicken Wing.
That's his nickname, Chicken Wing. But yeah, I'm excited, and I am grateful to Kwesi for 30 cities. That's doing a tour is not an easy thing to do.
You're on a mission. That's a mission.
And that was planned before we got our get out of jail free card from the pandemic. So that it was going to go down anyway.
This is serious.
I know they'll be in Miami. They got a lot of stuff going on in Miami. I wish we had known we were going to have 90-degree weather. We could have done some of the Miami stuff. But we'll just have to make sure we go. And I wonder what color Chuck she's wearing. What color should I bring out? You know, I got some dope tie-dye Chucks.
Bring out the tie-dye. Bring out the tie-dye.
Secret to the cuter Chucks is to go to places like Journeys and shop in the kids section.
Yeah, only women can do that.
But Chucks are unique. Chucks are. There's no man Chuck or lady Chuck.
You're not gonna find my size, and you're not gonna find those colors.
Oh, right.
In
What
size.
What are you, like 10?
I'm a 9.5. Yeah, 10.
Yeah. So you probably not. Yeah,
not gonna happen.
You're out of the range.
What size are you?
8.5. So I can wear a kid 6.5.
I do know my size in women though. Like I can wear.
What size
I can
are
wear
you?
an 11 in women.
Yeah. So but Chucks are not, they're just a size.
Yeah, it's universal, kind of.
What size shoe do you wear?
I wear a 10.5.
So you would need an 8.5. So you would,
yeah.
I wonder.
She couldn't shop in kids section either.
No, because I think it stops at 7
yeah.
or 6.5, depending on the shoemaker.
Oh boy.
Well, I can just wear them for you. I wonder what size Naja wears. Maybe I'll get her some Chucks so we can match.
That's sweet.
And then we won't blend in. They'll be like, they know each other.
The matching game.
There's a lot of information. I might have to get. I hope I can get. I should have asked. Can I get it on Android?
Oh, with the
of course I can.
Yeah,
of course I can. I'm excited. June 1st, the app drops. Yes, Lisa, Tooth Fairy will never, because I am the Tooth Fairy. I hope my Sophie's not listening, because she wiggled her tooth last night.
My niece is
walking
around wiggling.
You know
her
how you're
tooth as
excited,
well.
and so you wiggle it, and you just keep because you want.
I don't know why that's so exciting.
It's so exciting.
I don't know if I remember.
My goddaughter. She was always, whenever her tooth was loose, it was a drag. Like, here we go again.
The funniest part about the loose teeth is when the teeth grow back and it's as big as my tooth in that little mouth. You know, like, I'm like, look at the little scraggly face. Y'all got pictures of yourselves with the scraggly face?
I don't think nobody's ever caught me.
Nope.
With the one big tooth?
I have to go back and look.
I have some. And my tooth was this big when I was little. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
For about 3 or 4 years, I literally didn't have any
you had the
any
whole
fronts for 3 or 4 years?
Nah, because you know what happened? All of my teeth were busted out. All of my baby teeth got busted out at the same time.
Who told Harpo to beat you?
Oh, no.
My big brother.
All your brothers.
Was that when you were going in the drawer?
In the drawer.
And that's a different occasion. That was before this. That was like,
going on?
I'm gonna fight your brother.
Like he had put me in like a stroller or something, and he was like pushing me around. We was kids. And like my grandma had
where's Lil Ron?
My grandma had like a metal pole on the ground, like going around her grass, like a metal pole.
I'm done.
Wrapping around the grass, and I fell off of the stroller and went face first on the ground.
Ron, are you the baby brother?
No, I was the middle brother for a long time.
Oh Lord,
you always jumping in somewhere.
You the black sheep for real.
Yeah. I was the skinny one. You can do it.
Well, yeah, because you can fit in a chest of drawers.
You can fit in that. You can get on this stroller. You can fit.
He was a toy.
Lord have mercy. So I have to give you a money. I should have done this when we had Naja and Hill on. My joke is a money joke. What did one penny say to the other?
Hold on.
What did one penny say to the other?
What did one penny say?
You said that like you're from Chicago. You said penny.
Penny.
It's a penny.
Penny.
It's a penny. P-E-N. This is not a pen. This is a pen. She's a P.
What did the penny?
What
Say.
What did one penny say to the other?
I'm on the roll.
You old school. Nobody even knows that's a thing.
What? The roll of pennies?
From the currency, aka the courtesy exchange from old black speak. I'll tell you what one penny said to the other. Let's get together and make some change.
Ha ha.
I'm just saying. I have another one. I have another money joke. Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. When does it rain money? Super funny. When does it rain money?
When the seasons change.
Close. No cigar. You're warm though. You're real warm. You know, you used to be like, you're hot when you're playing hide and seek.
When it's a change in weather?
You Googled it.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think I like my answer better.
We'll change the joke and we'll remix it and say that at a different time.
That's 15.
Okay.
That's 15.
That's 15. Score now is I have to count the shows because the score is minus. Well, you have one or two.
No, I have 4.
You have 4. Okay. So whatever.
I got
how many? Let's go back and count how many episodes of the Book of Dawn we filmed. Y'all minus 19 from it. A lot. So the score is a lot. 15 and 4. A lot. Let me give you a Black History fact because I was so intrigued with our interview yesterday, I neglected to do that. So I decided, because it's all things money today, we're going to talk about Jeremiah G. Hamilton, not Jeremiah Frazier. He was a well-known figure on Wall Street. He was an African-American, and he came from lowly, humble beginnings. He reportedly was the richest man in the United States, possessing at the time a fortune of $2 million, which would be roughly 250-ish million today. The untold story of Jeremiah G. Hamilton, Wall Street's first black millionaire, is a groundbreaking account of an eminent historian created, Shane White, revealing the larger-than-life story of a man who defied every convention of his time. Obviously, nobody will ever put a statue of him up anywhere. Maybe we could put that up in Bronzeville. Maybe we should. Maybe I should share that with Naja and Hill. But yes, Jeremiah G. Hamilton, first black African-American millionaire. Check him out. I don't know that I have anything else for you today. Are y'all coming with me Friday? Are we field tripping?
Yes, I'm going Friday.
We're going to Brian Leach Park, right?
Oh, turn up.
Yeah. I think we should go. First of all, I feel like we're obligated to go. Second of all, I want to see Navon.
It's going to be hot Friday.
It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot, and we're going to be in the pocket.
Shorts?
Pocket town.
Hey, shorts?
No, I don't wear shorts.
You don't wear shorts?
Nah.
Shorts.
Why?
Doing shorts.
Why you looking scary?
Because I got long legs. It's too much.
Shorts on long legs?
That's why you got to wear short shorts.
Why you take
short shorts are perfect on long legs.
Why you took your names off?
I did, and we good. We're good.
Oh, okay.
It's a delay. It's a delay. It's a delay.
It's a delay. It's delay. It's delay.
Delay.
It's the plane.
Where were you just now?
Oh, on Fantasy Island.
It's a delay.
Have you ever seen?
No.
Nephew, have you ever seen?
Nah, but they made a cartoon version of it on Cartoon Network.
Y'all don't watch enough TV.
I used to watch that when I was a kid.
So you understood what I was saying.
Yeah.
Okay. So there was a short guy on Fantasy Island. What was his name? I forgot.
Shorty.
No, it wasn't Shorty.
Shoddy.
Shoddy. Hold on. Fantasy Island.
I only watched the parody, so I wouldn't know.
Fantasy.
It's a delay.
Island. Y'all gotta. What was his name? I know Lisa.
I used to watch The Real World. What's the MTV?
That was like the original kickoff of.
That was like Fantasy
TV.
Island. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
It was similar. It started the.
No, it wasn't.
The real world.
Fantasy Island was a TV series from 77 to 84. It starred Ricardo Montalban as Mr. Rourke and Hervé, can't pronounce his last name, as Tattoo. That was the short guy, Tattoo. Yeah. They were like partners, right?
His name was Tattoo?
His name was Tattoo on the show. YouTube it. I'm sure you can find it on YouTube. Anyway, when the plane used to land,
what did
he would
say?
"It's the plane!"
She's so good. She acts,
no,
right?
okay.
She be going all the way in with these characters.
Fantasy Island, the YouTube. Look, YouTube, the plane. You're gonna. Yeah, I am an actress.
I know. Do it again.
It's the plane.
The plane. Look, two in the comments. He said the plane.
The plane. See, Tucson, help me with these babies. The plane. You have to. I'm gonna play it for you. You're gonna hear him say it. Let's see. This is the beginning of the show.
Put it up to the.
Let me get to the plane part. See that you have to see. You have to. Dang, I'm
the plane.
Y'all teach me how to mirror this because. So they're on an island. It's fantasy where all your fantasies come true. Guys, this is not funny. This is real serious.
This is real
now
serious.
watch. You see the plane coming?
Yes.
See the plane?
What's the little midget guy in the white suit? He had the white tuxedo on, right?
Did you hear him? Did you hear him?
The plane.
He was because the plane was landing.
Boss, the plane.
Listen.
Your face.
What? Oh, wait. Did he ring the bell already? Is he ringing it right now? Come on, Tattoo. I need you to do it one more time. Let's see. Need him to do it one more time. Oh, there he is. You hear him? The plane!
See? A little like he had a white suit on, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I know you, Tom.
That's wild. That's wild.
You thought I was kidding, and see, I
didn't.
There had to be a voiceover.
I definitely
didn't that
believed
sound
you.
just like him?
Yeah, you.
The plane. Obviously, I
right
watched
on,
the show.
Jack. Right on, Jack.
Boss, the plane. Yes. They don't know. Here's two things. Legacy is not leaving something for people. It's leaving something in people.
Yes, come on. I love that. Say that one more
That's
time.
what I live by.
Legacy is not leaving something for people. It's leaving something in people.
An idea. I just want to leave behind ideas, not material.
Come on now, Reverend.
Because whenever you think about people you look up to and why you look up to them, you never say because of what they got or what they had. It was always because, like, I look up to Jay-Z, Bob Marley, Tupac, and you ask me why, I never say because what they got. It was because of how they thought and how they lived.
So what are those ideas? What are some of the ideas that you can think of?
Just freedom.
Freedom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. And so let me be very transparent. I actually chose that two thing because I knew who we were talking to today.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that is representative of what they're doing.
Because they're leaving something in you, which is a very
community.
Educational space, right?
Yes.
What's your second
What are you
thing?
teaching?
My second thing is the beginning of a great day begins the night before.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it
when
does.
You know it does really when you get on your knees and pray.
Oh, and then when you check in, you start. I was talking about this the other day. You start your day off checking in, and you go to sleep reviewing your day and all of that. Get everything out of your system so that you can rise bright.
I think I got a third thing.
Go ahead.
Never try to convince anyone of who you are.
Amen to that, because
come on now.
Never try to convince
everyday.
anyone of who you are.
Yeah.
My everyday.
If someone has a misconception of you, it's not your responsibility to try to change it.
Do you have an offering basket? Because
You don't have to go around like, yo,
that's not what I'm not.
That's not what I am. I'm this. Don't worry about what nobody thinks. Like, don't try to convince like, yo, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or this is me.
Yeah.
Let them see you.
My life.
Let them see you.
Let them picture you rolling.
Picture me rolling.
Picture me rolling. You know, we got Izwiz and the Bigs today, right? And today's a long day. We got the Bigs, Izwiz.
Then we come back tonight
with is Chris the Critic tonight?
Chris the Critic, Weeko.
And there's one more.
In the Zone.
In the Zone, yes.
Dang, that's Wednesday is our big day. That's like our burger day.
Yeah.
Right.
Day.
The twofer. This the twofer day.
Yeah.
So you got Izwiz and then you got WYZZywig. You know what WYZZywig is?
WYZZywig?
Me. What you see is what you get.
What you see is what you get.
I'm in the family. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to lead with love. Use your voice to be a positive impact. Sign up, theblackwallstreet.com. Tune in tomorrow for the next page in the Book of Dawn, the plot twist, because Who's That Girl with Ardasha Townsend and Catrice Armstrong will be going on tomorrow. And really do sign up. Don't meet me at Brian Leach Park. Beat me there. And what do we say? Peace and roll tide roll.
WIIT